Lou. This is about wrong.
Right.
Exactly. It is wrong, but there is, instead of talking about procedural issues, which is what we are effectively left with here in this fight, and thank goodness for Senator Paul and Senator Cruz, Senator Lee, we're the establishment. The Republican Party is bailing on these guys.
Spineless weasels. They're a bunch of spineless weasels. The reason that Ted Cruz is having traction now, even if he loses this defunding debate, which it looks like he will because arithmetic is not on his side, but the reason he's gaining traction here, and the American people are paying attention to it, is what we just discussed. Obamacare, healthcare reform was never about healthcare. You could talk about the hemorrhaging of doctors until you're blue in the face. For the left, for Obama, Reid, Pelosi, and the left, Obamacare was always about government power and control. We just talked about 60% of the American people who think the government has too much power. Obamacare is the ultimate case in point. So good for Cruz.
There's a large moral issue involved here as well that no one's paying, that people don't want to talk about. By this legislation and controlled by one industry, okay, we are going to see the determination finally once and for all of who will live and who will die based upon cost. If the actuarial table says that 30%, that 40% of every healthcare dollar is used in the last 30 days of life, we're going to see people killed or not being allowed to have care at particular times.
Wait a minute.
This is wrong.
Right.
You're a Democrat.
I know.
Sarah Palin said, used the expression death panels and was hooted down by the left, by the Democratic Party, by the administration, by the national liberal media.
Yep.
And this is before you'd read the legislation, right?
I said this on, matter of fact, we had this discussion on this program. You were kind enough to allow it some time ago. This is wrong morally. This is morally reprehensible. And by the way, one nation under God does not do such things.
Look, the reason that